healthy, and that's the main thing, because Blake was not last year, and it really impacted the course of their season. So we'll see if they can score. It's going to be interesting to see Josh and how he does guarding Blake Griffin.
Jeremy Grant came over from Denver with a sign and trade, was a restricted free agent.
You've got to have your team guard Blake Griffin. You can't just leave someone like Josh on an island like that.
Malik Beasley, that won't rattle in. Towns finally gets the putback.
Matchup situations they have. One of the things I've been impressed with Killian Hayes, Dave, is his ability to space the floor and run offenses. Mason Plumlee gets that one to go. If that's a foul, Kevin Garnett would have fallen out a lot more games, because he used to give people the business when he set screens.
DeLon Wright, no. Plumlee, yes.
Another offensive rebound.
Towns puts it on the deck, gets to the rim, and attacks. That's what we want to see. Towns from downtown. 5 straight points for Cat, and the Timberwolves have it back to a 5-point game.
You get the #1 pick, and you get Anthony Edwards, and becomes sort of an X factor for your team. He become that type of player. You think of John Morant, what he meant to Memphis last year. Memphis had no clue. What a pass by D'Angelo Russell. Great slip out of the screen that time. Get in, get out.
He is a player option for next year for $39 million.
Yeah. Think about Gordon Hayward, what he did. Griffin's made a lot of money in his career, Dave, and if anybody could opt out of a $39 million deal, you're talking about being in your early 30s now, and you've not won a championship. It knocks down the perimeter jump shot from outside the arc. But Christian Wood is a good basketball player. He'd be a really nice addition to this Piston team.
Edwards gets into the paint, follows his own miss.
With it. He left Kansas.
Spent that last season in Memphis. Began his career with the Phoenix Suns.
D'Angelo Russell backs down Derrick Rose and drops him off in the paint.
Heard Glenn Taylor on the radio today talking about that the book is not closed on that, although the Timberwolves are at the mercy of COVID, as is everybody else. D'Angelo Russell 3, no. And Okafor comes up with the defensive board. Rose pushing the pace. Derrick Rose quickly. Rose comes out of there with the basketball. Doumbouya.
Wow.
And one as he went up strong.
And that's Derrick Rose pushing pace. He looks longer to me than 6'8", but they have him listed at 6'8".
I got him at 6'9", but
nice drive.
In his 3 games.
Wow. I mean, that is just a powerful move by Derrick Rose.
He able to connect his first bucket in his second stint with the Timberwolves. Plumlee with the leak out on the other end. To Tom during the pregame show along with Kevin Lynch. And, when I came on board here in Minnesota, as Culver drives and finishes, Penny was one of the first people I met.
At Target Center, the Timberwolves organization, and at Fox Sports North, shepherded so many young people into this business as Plumlee gets another hoop inside. He didn't want to make it about him. It was always about the Timberwolves and the people he was working with. He didn't really let people see. You saw it at times. Jer Culver, another nice play inside here. Super missed, and I'm just so crushed that I can't talk to my friend Tom Hanneman anymore. It's just devastating for so many.
Yeah, it was a kick to the gut for all of us as Blake Griffin.
They did a great job of working with him via Zoom. They didn't have really physical contact till later in the summer as Blake knocks down that difficult baseline jump shot.
And he had a word for Beasley about it after he hit it, too.
Right back at you.
Yeah, right back at you.
You got to talk in the zone, and you got to rebound out of the zone as well.
Rose gets chased off the 3-point line, and we'll just go ahead and hits a little floater.
I mean, you got to have.
Russell calls his own number and drills it. Well, this Timberwolves offense is coming alive. To correct that here in this third quarter. Blake Griffin bullies his way inside, gets it to go. Blake shooting 6 of 9.
All teams in a play set that is kind of going away if you think about post-up opportunities.
Timberwolves make the extra pass, the extra pass, and then they get the splash.
Yeah, .5 mentality. San Antonio Spurs made the .5 mentality famous as Killian Hayes comes back in transition and gets it right back.
Grant, Okogie comes over to help out. Pistons finds Hayes in the corner, and he drills the three. Killian Hayes.
Yeah, overplayed by D'Lo. D'Lo just was a little bit over-aggressive.
Dwayne said, like all of us, he's hurting at the loss of Hanny and the news when it came to him. He was crushed by it. As the take there by Beasley. For the game tonight, moments of silence as we showed you on the top of the broadcast for Sid Hartman, who passed away.
And Jackie Towns.
And Jackie Towns.
From outside the arc in transition.
Oh, what effort by D'Lo, takes it away from right. And then Beasley.
He wanted to turn that over and dunk it. And so here we are with Ant-Man. Hopefully he can, I don't know if he's going to eclipse Danielle Marshall's 26, but he can get higher on the list.
Finds Russell, camped at the three-point line, no, but the rebound finds its way to Russell. Beasley will take a three and make a three. Edwards loses the basketball. Rose looking to push the pace. Hits the trailing Jackson. Edwards attacks Mikhailuk. Follows his own miss.
Who is that? Is that Anthony Edwards? Is Moses Malone down there? You came back from California, man, and you were just like so happy there was no snow.
Russell.
Oh my goodness.
Rainbow triple. Okafor.
You see the talent of Jahlil Okafor. Get the ball out of his hands, get into rotation, make other people make plays, and it worked that time. And that's what I'm saying. Like D'Angelo Russell, I'm not going to let, with this group on the floor.
Got themselves in the foot here these last couple of minutes.
Wancho and Jake Layman have not given Minnesota good minutes in this game tonight. It's been a very disappointing outing for the Minnesota power forward position. That much offensively in the scoring column.
Layman has had a really quiet night. And the follow-up to miss by Nas.
He's got it. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens playing next to Blake Griffin and Mason Plumlee here in Detroit.
Reed, the attack, and the finish.
Nice finish. Jeremy Grant contested that shot and released down the floor and almost got a layup. And they ended up getting one.
Russell baseline, good. D'Angelo Russell starting to heat up a little bit. Jackson, no. Put back up and in by Okafor. Every time they get booted back off the porch.
Minnesota goes to zone there, and Rubio gets the takeaway. Culver gets paid.
And now the Timberwolves are close to knocking on the door again.
You got to be active, and you got to communicate if you're going to play zone. And Rubio again gets another poke away.
And Beasley with the finish, and we have our second tie of the game.
Teams in Minnesota can use it, so can Detroit. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Rose, and the Pistons go back in front.
Man.
Towns left all alone, and Minnesota has the lead.
Minnesota ran wedge roll that time.
Okogie underneath, little fake.
Unbelievable.
No.
Looked like there was body contact on the pump fake.
Numbers for Detroit, and Jackson able to finish it off. It sure did look like there was body contact. Keeps the dribble alive.
Wow, that's a foul, man.
Yeah, Rose reached in, got a lot of arm. Russell for the three, yes!
Big time.
2 minutes to go, 2-point lead. Towns, kick into the corner, Beasley, three, 5-point lead.
I love it, Bees.
A season opener at home since 2013.
It's been a while. Nice cut. Oh, man, and an and one opportunity for Josh Okogie, another dime by Towns.
And the Timberwolves are going to get a win to start off their 2020-2021 season. And they got contributions from virtually everybody.
Yeah.
The bench had a huge